Hi, this is the first day of GBIS 10, Personal Financial Management, class section number 10143. My name is Mr. Carbonara, and I'll be your instructor during this winter session. Just a few things I wanted to let you know about on the first day, a couple things about the class that that you may not know. If you log in to our LMS page, lms.lbcc.edu, you will see all the things that are for this class. This class is 100% web-based, so there are no meetings. It's not a hybrid class, so we won't ever meet on campus. What we'll do is each week we'll have a few different modules. Now, I want to preface this because this is very important. This class is a 16-week class crammed into 5 winter sessions. So 5 winter weeks. So it is very fast-paced. Every week we'll be doing 3, maybe 4 chapters some weeks, but mostly 3 chapters a week. And each week it consists of 2 discussion boards, which we'll talk about in a second, a homework assignment, and a quiz at the end of each chapter. And then at the very end of the semester, the very last week of class, there's a final exam, but I broke it up into 2 midterm exams, basically. One that you can start halfway through the winter session in a couple weeks, and then one that's at the very end of during the last week. But so I wanted to break down a few things before you get started on this winter session. So the first thing is when you log into our class, you'll see I put like a little welcome thing. It says, thank you for being extremely dedicated by enrolling in this 5-week course. And then I tell you to read every single solitary instruction. It's in bold print right on the very front page of our LMS page. The first one I want you to read is the syllabus. It's mandatory to own this book. We have a book that we have. It's a bundle. It includes a My Finance Lab component, which means you will go and log on there to do the homework assignments and the quizzes and the test. And you have your LMS component, which is consists of the discussion boards and your final grades. All grades will be transposed onto LMS for your convenience. 2, we have a course outline. The course outline tells you when everything is due. All assignments are due around 11:55 p.m. at the end of the week. So Sunday night at 11:55 p.m., all your work is due. And then finally, the last thing I want you to do is to sign up for the My Finance Lab, which we'll talk about in a second. My Finance Lab is a great way. You get an ebook on top of your regular book. You get an ebook. You get to go at your own pace and do your own homework assignments. Now, because this is a winter session, I give you the entire week to do everything. So there are no late works available. You can't turn any late credit because I don't put dates during the week that you have to complete stuff. Just everything's due at the very end of the week. So you can work at your own pace and do that for those that need that extra work for you. So all that's there. The next thing I want you to do is introductions. I wanted you to introduce yourself, give us a little background on you. That's all due during the first week. It counts as your first grade for your discussion board. You do it, you get the points. You don't do it, you don't get the points. So that is your welcome message, and all the instructions, like I said, are on LMS. There's an announcement page. Announcements will be given usually at the beginning of each week, telling us what we're doing, showing you that the grades are posted and everything like that. I have a course resources section. It includes your syllabus, your web outline, a website to buy the book from. So I emailed you guys this during the winter break a few weeks back, last week, that instead of buying it from the bookstore for $150 or whatever they're selling it for, I made a deal with Pearson, to our book publisher, to get it for you at a reduced rate, probably about like $86, $90. So you save a good percentage of it. Now, the reason why you need to buy this book is because it has that My Finance Lab component. If you just buy the book without the My Finance Lab course access code, you can't do any of the assignments. If you buy the book separately from one place and then try to buy a course access code from Pearson on your own, you're going to be paying more. Buy the bundle. I make it super easy for you. I'm a personal finance instructor. Think I know a little bit about saving a buck. So buy it straight from the textbook microsite. It shows it in there. Now, some of you asked, oh my gosh, but I bought my book and it says it doesn't come in until January 9th. What do I do? Well, easy. You purchase the book, and then you go down to the next document that I have on there where it says My Finance Lab web registration instructions. And there it'll give you an access for a 14-day free trial period. So you buy the book, you register using that 14-day free trial period, probably before the trial period ends, your book will come in. Therefore, you then do the steps to update your code once you get the access code in. So very simple. There's no reason why you should be delayed on any of this type of stuff. You should be able to do it fully there. If you can't keep up with this stuff, don't worry about it. I offer this class in the spring. Just send me an email and we'll see if we can work something out. All my classes are full, but we'll see what we can do. But this is a very fast-paced class. So we have the My Finance Lab registration instructions, and then I put a study guide on there for you already. So your winter 2017 study guide is already on there. So as you're doing your homework assignments, as you're reading, use that study guide as an example and kind of see where you're at, so that when the final comes, it's not a lot of work. It's just going through the motions. So we have that. The next section I have is learning supplements. Learning supplements are great. I put all the chapter PowerPoint slides from the book, so the textbook slides that they give, I put the chapter PowerPoint slides there. But what's more convenient is I put this thing called a class notebook. And if you click on that, it's a Microsoft OneNote class notebook, which basically all my in-class lectures, the paper that I use to guide my lectures in class, I put here for you. So you have that already on there. You have that ready there for you. And then you have an Appendix C, which is for when we go through Chapter 3 to do the time value of money. I put all that stuff on there so that you don't have to constantly access your book and look for that. That's all there. But I'll let you know about that when we get to that. So Appendix C is there. And then as you go through, it's each week is there. Each week will pop up when it does. Unfortunately, I don't let you go ahead. I kind of want to keep you in line with the class, just because if you try to skip ahead, you may miss stuff. This class, the chapters build upon each other. And so if you skip to chapter 4 rather than going to chapter 2, you may miss out on some stuff. So I have you do in order, consecutive order. And so this week we have chapters 1, 2, and 3. Chapter 1 is like an overview. Chapter 2 is about budgeting, and chapter 3 is about time value of money. So it is fast paced. Not going to lie. Not going to lie to you, but everything's due by January 8th at 11:55 p.m. Each week you have a discussion board, so you'll answer my prompt, and then you respond to another person's prompt. So remember, for this class session, you do have a lot of stuff. You have your discussion boards, two per chapter. So this week, you're going to have 6 discussion boards. Shouldn't be too much, 200 to 300 word responses to each one, a paragraph to each one. And then each chapter, you're going to have a homework assignment and a quiz. So you'll have 3 homework assignments, 3 quizzes. So they're all there, but you can work at your own pace. You could do it all in one day. You could do it throughout the entire week, whatever it is, as long as everything's done by Sunday at 11:55, and you're good to go. And on Monday, I'll come in and I'll grade all the stuff. So each week by Monday or Tuesday, you'll have your grades for the entire week. I'll keep you updated on everything and keep you up to date. But I am in my office for the next few hours. If you need to give me a call, or if you want to Skype, I have Skype over here. So if you call my office, and all the information's on the syllabus on our website, you could Skype my office. Maybe we could do a Skype conversation if you need help with something. But for the most part, this is an online application base. If you need to get in contact with me, email me. I know some of you have already contacted me, and I try to respond as fast as I can. I got a couple kids. I may not respond right away, but I'm up till 3 in the morning watching Netflix anyway, so I'll be answering emails as well. So if you have any questions, please do that. Contact me any which way. If not, have a great winter semester. Keep updated on all the stuff. You'll hear from me a couple times a week, but I don't really want to bother you. I want you to kind of go with it, work it out on your own, test yourself with the assignments. If you have any problems, contact me. But other than that, have a great day. Welcome to Long Beach City College. If this is your first time, welcome to our business department. If this is your first class that you're taking within the business department, I'm here to help with anything that you have. Just a little bit about myself. I went to Long Beach City College first, so I went in your position, worked at Costco for a decade in management, started part-time teaching, went to a bunch of different schools, part-time taught. But after Long Beach City College, I went to USC, Marshall School of Business, got my degree in finance. So this is my bread and butter. I got my degree in general financial management. So I not specialized in one area, but I'm specialized in all of finance. And got my MBA from Cal State Fullerton in management. And I now teach here full-time at Long Beach City College. I teach digital and social media, personal finance, intro to business. So if you have any questions regarding anything, I also run the business club. If you have any questions about anything, like I said, contact me. If not, have a great day. And hopefully I get all your work turned in, and I'll be reading all those introductions so that we get to know each other. We become a better online community. So other than that, have a great, great day.